Okay, so here you see my script for my video that I'm making. And here's my sound files. I mean, my graphics files that I put in order so that I would know where to use them. Here we go. This presentation discusses musical rhythmic learners and how to best meet their needs in the classroom. The musical rhythmic intelligence is one of Howard Gardner's 8 multiple intelligences. The musical learners are also known to be music smart. They like to listen to things, compose things. They learn best when there's rhythm or some tune to it. Musical learners may be able to play an instrument or sing, but they can be musical rhythmic learners without having these abilities at all. Having this intelligence strength means that they are most comfortable and successful learning content when it's delivered in a musical or rhythmic way, like chants, songs, and rhymes.
Keyboards, keyboards, monitor, mouse. Computers in the classroom, computers in the house. Teclas, monitor ratón. Computadores en la casa, también en el salón.
Background music or ambient sounds are conducive for musical rhythmic learners while they are writing, reading, or drawing. Silence can be uncomfortable for them. Distracting noises like tapping pencils, clearing throats, page turning, and dropped objects can interfere with musical rhythmic learners' concentration. Background music or ambient noise covers these distracting sounds. Also, musical rhythmic learners often sing, hum to themselves, or whistle. So having background music or sounds also keeps them from distracting other types of learners. Instructional strategies that lend themselves to the musical rhythmic intelligence include setting content to music or playing songs or music videos that relate to the content, making it into rhymes or chants, using music or sounds for transitioning between activities, playing background music in the classroom during work time, teaching vocabulary by teaching students lyrics to songs, and having students clap to keep track of content. Teachers can create podcasts so that students can listen to content independently and at any time. Technologies teachers can use to deliver content in a musical or rhythmic manner include CD players, Pandora, YouTube, voice recorders, video recorders, musical instruments, musical instrument apps, which are cheaper and easier to acquire than actual instruments, and many other musical technologies. Musical rhythmic learners also can use technology to demonstrate their understanding of content. They can write their own songs or raps using apps like Smool, Songify, and AutoRap. They can record themselves singing with an iPad or iPhone recorder.
Once there was a tortoise and a hare. The hare always thought that he was the most handsome and fastest, and he would say that if the tortoise was so slow and bored. One day the tortoise was there silently reading, and the hare, like always serving him, challenged the tortoise to a race. So the next day they were there ready to race. Ready, set, go. And the hare was so ahead, he decided to rest, and soon he fell asleep. The tortoise was way ahead of the hare. And when the hare woke up, the tortoise was there waiting in the finish line. And so the moral of the story is that slow and steady wins the race.
There are websites dedicated to musical rhythmic learners. For example, Interactive Sites for Education contains a musical tab with musical rhythmic activities for composing music, musical games, and virtual instruments. All a teacher has to do is search Google or Applicious for musical learners, and they will find many free or low-cost apps and tools that will make learning more enjoyable to musical rhythmic learners. A wonderful resource for teachers of musical rhythmic learners is Mr. Parr's Science Songs. You can find all his science songs by searching on YouTube, just Mr. Parr's Science Songs. There's also a Pinterest page with his lyrics and links to his songs.
How something moved and see how fast it's grooving. Measure speed, divide distance. By the time it took, that's how we do's it. Speak and change your right runners get faster like approaching the finish line now. Scalar quantity, measure 1 time. Speed can go high, low and don't stop. Measure miles per hour.
Many of these songs are appropriate for middle and high school students. Mr. Parr is a fellow teacher who has used music to teach his students and made it available to other teachers. If you create your own songs, rhymes, or raps for teaching, you could share them with other teachers on YouTube, make your own website with your resources, or upload your work to Teachers Pay Teachers. This is another source where you can find lots of musical or rhythmic materials you can use for teaching. For deeper understanding of musical rhythmic learners, you can read The Mind Behind the Musical Ear, How Children Develop Musical Intelligence, or Kindling the Spark, Recognizing and Developing Musical Talent. I hope you have enjoyed this video and that it will give you some ideas about teaching musical learners, as well as giving you an example of making a iMovie.